Whatever happened to the tension? Feeling so good we don't question, complaining so complacent, placing our faith in idealism, often based on fiction, blaming the victim while letting assailants taste the freedom. Hear them, heed them, laughing all the way from the gallows to asylum, driving us crazy. We are in the asylum. Hear them selling snake oil during depressions, getting us hating the very things we need to stay existing. What happened to the tension when I stressed about it like we were an opium, doping up while we sell our belongings for another taste of the dragon? No more red flags, we just taking them at their word, even when we know that their word isn't worth the air that they're breathing in. What's the situation? Get updated. What's the direction? It's my question while I'm pondering why we are here. The world is deteriorating while we're feeding our hunger for fashion and our addiction for voyeurism on television. Listen, she's a vixen, her only seduction is distraction, getting your attention. They rob it and stealing while you're tuning in for your daily dose of something exciting. It's our requiem for a dream like began for you and me. Coming to you live from Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Stand up, stand up. I'm mad about this bar, I love it. But more than that, I'm just mad about this. Here in Brooklyn, grocery stores are offering nutrition, helping us maintain unhealthy living. Fresh produce ain't fresh, bad food costs less, so what's the options? It's fried chicken instead of salads. There's nothing for growing and don't you complain about it. Take the train to Brooklyn Heights for something organic. I'm mad about it, I'm mad about it. Man, I'm mad about it. They take a block in the hood where working families are living for condos with a fraction for affordable housing. Migration is a pattern like birds flying to the south. Restaurants and bars open and then we out. So I'm mad, I'm mad about it. I'm mad, mad about it. I'm mad about it, just mad about it. I'm mad about it. I'm sick of people with no common sense. They hear lies and believe them like it's heaven sent. Convenient to stifle dissent, we're obedient. So we stopped asking questions, living ignorant. You can't be misled if you know what time it is. So get your mind right and watch and stop blaming it on others or get mad about it. Get mad about it, get mad about it. I'm sick of people who don't see yo, we haven't seen each other. We pull each other down and get higher but then got under. I guess that's why they call them crab mothers. Guess if they can't be happy for you, then it makes them haters. Thinking life's a game, so we're calling them players. Calling each other names while waiting for unanswered prayers. Mad about it, mad about it. We get mad about it. Mad about it, we get mad about it. Mad about it. Sick of working 9 to 5 when I wanna be rapping. I got options, I could quit or be starving like Marvin. Be living my dream and loving it. Barely rumbling, sleeping under a bridge. Life is unfair, no question. I guess I could divorce her, find out if God exists, or stand with her, working to find my way around the pits. I just wish that it wasn't so hard sometimes, but it wouldn't mean the same if we had it easy, I find. Tired of choosing what we want while neglecting what we need and still want more. I'm tired of the greed. I'm mad about it, I'm just mad about it. Mad about it, I'm mad about it, I'm just mad about it. It's my rage, it's in Brooklyn and I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it, I'm just mad about it. It's Brooklyn, I'm mad about it.
We tried so hard, but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cause, but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same, but the hurt remains. Familiar, just feels strange. Tried so hard, but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain. We tried so hard, but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cause, but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same, but the hurt remains. Familiar just feels strange. Tried so hard, but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain.
They say love just ain't enough, but I thought I could beat life's game and call this bluff. But here I am now, reminiscing on the love I thought was all I'd ever be. Now I'm looking at the sundown, waiting for my luck to come around. Cause somewhere back there it ran aground. Relationships would be so much easier if emotions were in the basis for everything with us. The way past relationships treated us end up playing a role in the way you see your lovers. And things that really should be insignificant with your significant other become ghosts that live again. And like a boomerang they come back. And the way they wreck the past, they destroy the present like that. And I tried to hang but couldn't go through this again. So now I'm a bachelor again, reminiscing, damn.
We tried so hard but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cars but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same but the hurt remains. Familiar just feels strange. We tried so hard but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain. We tried so hard but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cars but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same but the hurt remains. Familiar just feels strange. We tried so hard but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain.
When it comes to love, never had much experience, but with her it was so natural, plus significant. Can you believe that dreams come true? I lived in it until my world came crashing and everything ended. Sleepwalking through my days, was schooled in worldly ways. Aware that what I really want is missing still remains. It still remains in vain, still remains in pain, still remains like everything's the same. No matter how we talk about making a world a change, we're stumbling in and act strange, and all of a sudden is deranged. Relationship is traded, waiting for things to work themselves out like we're in transit. But our train is derailed because the world we made came crashing faster than I ever thought. And the day is tattooed on my heart, the moment wasted away when everything became a world of hurt and dismay.
We tried so hard but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cars but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same but the hurt remains. Familiar just feels strange. Try so hard but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain. We tried so hard but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cars but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same but the hurt remains. Familiar just feels strange. Trying so hard but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain.
Everything fell apart, it all changed. The love of my life became the source of anger and pain. I still loved her, but the wrath chose to stay. And it stayed until things made her stay away. And my actions played a part, definitely. Emotions taking over and left the treasure astray. Astraying ways of loving selflessly. It came to where the love was not sought in her but in me. And in me it was just not enough and type rough. Put out the fire and the fate played us ahead unjust. If I could just turn back the hands of time, maybe I could say something to keep her mind. But now I'm pining for a feeling that's no longer breathing. But the memories do bring back some healing. Because it's better to have loved than have lost. Cause now I know that life has meaning and I've known its rewards.
We tried so hard but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cars but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same but the hurt remains. Familiar just feels strange. We try so hard but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain. We tried so hard but we can't maintain. Things just ain't the same. Hide our cars but the play remains the same, but things have changed. Still the same but the hurt remains. Familiar just feels strange. We try so hard but it ain't the same. That's why I feel the pain.
Standing at a crossroad, a path leads to hell. One leads to being alone, the other to the mother load. But the load on my back is heavier because of all my sins. You could call me Christian, but I'm not a pilgrim. And my progress is grim, and my chances are dim. I don't know where to begin or what happened. I used to be so happy-go-lucky, and now cracking a smile is painful to me. Gradually more antisocial, like people make me uncomfortable. Then picking up the phone is unbearable, like I'm losing control, living at the bottom of a bottle while I'm gunning for my doom full throttle. Never wanted my cause of death to be natural. Maybe it's why I'm steadily building an arsenal of habitual ways that bring me closer to my last days. And I don't even remember how that changed back to the man who I don't know, used to be different. I used to have feelings and socialize every weekend. I used to make friends and debate about any question. I used to treat people better, I thought they were precious. Today I find I'd rather crawl into a corner. Conversations irritate me to the point now I'm a loner. People give me claustrophobia, and it seems the only times I'm even close to happy is when I'm just hanging with me. But even then, it's nowhere near real joy, like in the days I was a boy and I wanted real toys, wondering if I was ever the person that I seem to be, or is it just my evolution cause I'm crazy? Maybe I have a disability or lack the ability of being a responsible member of our society. If life was a job, they would fire me. That is recruiting and it wants to hire me. Am I conceding defeat? No, I'm a fighter, but now I don't know what side I'm fighting for, you see. Like I'm lost without a compass, sailing without a full mast in the middle of a storm with a reef to crash upon. Standing at a crossroad, one path leads to hell, one leads to being alone. There was no mother load, so there's two choices, none of which is better. Cause you leave me by myself, I make hell look like a glacier. But I can't stand here forever, gotta make a choice and follow the path I chose, no matter what the weather. Between a rock and a hard place, no longer trying to save face, just trying to crawl along the road until I can escape. Sometimes I feel I only have one chance to make things right, like every day an opportunity to give it a try. So I find myself lost in thought before I decide the way to go and realize my way wasn't right. For the longest time you couldn't tell me nothing about life. I thought I knew it all and there was nothing but time. But after hitting a brick wall and all that I tried, I learned the hard way, or maybe I'm tired. But experience is the best teacher, they tell me, so I'm glad for the trials. Tribulations made the person that I am from the start. It was hard but had to happen, so I'm glad for the parts. In the end I learned something, so I remember my past. Cause history repeats unless you see the pattern it has. And change calls before the deja vu kicks in like surprise. If I only had one chance to make it right in this life, then perhaps by now I just would have died, but I'm alive. So learn your lessons, life's a blessing. It's been hard, but remember the good things. Even in the midst of suffering, for a reason you can keep on living another day. Learn your lessons, life's a blessing. It's been hard, but remember the good things. Even in the midst of suffering, for a reason you can keep on living another day. Another day, another chance for me to say, I'm sorry, you were right, shouldn't have gone that way. Learn to listen to advice more. I've experienced enough, now let's get it right for prosperity or posterity or any little when that might be in the future I can't see. But I can't see the present clearly through the eyes of someone who's in the mess emotionally. Detach myself sometimes and just analyze choices, life's path, payback and the wrath. Sorry y'all, I'm talking to myself again, so maybe everybody would know what I'm saying. The fact is, life is a journey of practice. You try one way, it doesn't work, then you try this. But I've been stubborn for far too long. Maybe it's time for me to admit that sometimes I'm wrong. So learn your lessons, life's a blessing. It's been hard, but remember the good things. Even in the midst of suffering, for a reason you can keep on living another day. Learn your lessons, life's a blessing. It's been hard, but remember the good things. Even in the midst of suffering, for a reason you can keep on living another day. Another day, another chance for me to say, through my life, people have had my back constantly. Especially family, the best. Those who love me and care, warning me about what's next. And too many times I ignore facts to which they attest. Like I could change rules of life by putting them to the test. For a time I used to dream about being the best. Now I dream about just doing my best and let the rest reside under auspices of life. And so far I think I'm happy with that choice. It's right, it's like you were living a day in July. It's beautiful but so warm that you wish it was night. But beware of the darkness, the shadows decide whether you ride or die, sink or fly. And I know for a fact that I was meant to prosper. Somehow I refuse to be a failure another day. So learn your lessons, life's a blessing. It's been hard, but remember the good things. Even in the midst of suffering, for a reason you can keep on living another day. Learn your lessons, life's a blessing. It's been hard, but remember the good things. Even in the midst of suffering, for a reason, you can keep on living. Another day, another day, another day to say thank you. Another day, day to say that I love you. Another day, day to say that I'm sorry. Another day, another day to try again. Another day, another day to make it right. Another day, another day to change this life. Another day, another day, another day to say it's gonna be okay.